This training video will show you how to work with the SpeedNet lineup module. Starting from the main SpeedNet race management software screen, we're going to first create an event configuration. We're going to select a class here and we're going to create a new configuration, and we're going to call this one regular race night. And this configuration, we're just going to put heats and a feature. Make it real simple. In order to do lineups, the start position determined by must be set to something other than racetrack no lineup calculation. If you select racetrack no lineup calculation, you'll bypass the lineup module entirely. But you can select any other lineup that you want. That includes using a PIL number, year-to-date points, the average of a previous feature result, previous feature result and the average of previous features, as well as a previous race. Or if you have a custom lineup, you can select the custom lineup from this menu option as well. We're just going to start with year-to-date points, and we're going to select 2 for the number of heat races, and we're going to say all the cars from 1 to 99 are going to transfer to the feature, and the feature will have just one race. The start position will be determined by the previous race. Again, if you had a custom lineup here, you could select that custom lineup and then click finish, and it will build that event configuration. Once that's built, we're going to go back to the entrance module and we're going to add all our competitors in using the add all button, and that will move everybody in that class that's selected into the race. And now we're going to go to our lineup module. We're going to select our class and the run type, which will be the heat. Alright, now notice we have 2 heat races lined up here. There's a variety of things that you can do at this point with these cars. Number 1, you can drag and drop cars to move them between races. For example, if I want to take the number 81 car here, I left click with my mouse and it creates a little plus sign, and I drag that plus sign over and put it inside this box over here, and that moves that car over to heat number 2. I can move cars within heats. I can take this driver and put him on the pole by dragging and dropping his car up there. I can move him from this heat over here back over to this heat in any position, and it will automatically adjust the position of the cars. You could do an inversion on this. In other words, you could invert, for example, we'll invert the first 2 rows. You can invert by rows or positions, and if I say invert the first 2 rows, boom, it automatically inverts the first 2 rows of each heat race. What I can also do is again, I can select a custom lineup using the custom lineup button over here, and that will bring up a screen and show me which custom lineups that I have available. If I have a custom lineup, I can also do a calculation that will show me what factors were used in calculating those start positions, whether it's the PIL number or their feature finishes or their points. If you've changed the cars around and you want to be able to put them back in the original order, all you have to do is go back up here to the 3rd icon over, which is recalc start position, and I click that button and it will automatically put the cars back into their original position before I change the lineup. We can also change this. Let's say that there's enough cars here tonight that I want to actually do 3 heat races. The way that you would do that is to click the Edit Heat Configuration button, which will bring up another window, and this time we're going to increase that number of races to 3. At this point, we can also say, instead of taking all the cars, we're only going to take positions 1 through 6 are going to go to the feature. We can close and save the changes, and now we can go back, recalculate lineups, and now we've got the cars split apart into 3 heat races. And that's how you work with the lineup module in the SpeedNet race management software.